Experiment. Explore. Enjoy.
Hello, Ben.
Hey, I have the pleasure this year of being here with John-Mark. John,
Hello.
Apollo View Modular. Worked together on a new DivKid module called Manic. Been working with John-Mark on several of his modules with videos, and ideas ruminated enough that we felt we should do something, and John-Mark's modules are great. I think Manic's great. Go buy a Manic.
And he's kindly given you space on his booth to demo your module as well.
Yeah, well, it's a collab module. So, you know, Apollo View and DivKid. I'm here to demo it a little bit as well, play around with his stuff. Yeah.
Cool, so let's have a look at it.
Great.
So this is Manic then?
It is. We kind of wanted to design, well, make VCAs sexy, if you like, give VCAs superpowers is something that we're saying. At its core, it's a really precision dual VCA with input, modulation and output twice over, 2 channels. Lots of kind of superpowers, as we're saying, or tricks, but the VCAs can be unipolar, which is just normal VCA behavior. You can flick them to be bipolar, turning them into ring modulators or 4 quadrant multipliers. Really good at audio rate, so we're listening to 2 sine waves at the minute, kind of bashing into each other. And the kind of, air quote, superpower is the shape output. And things like wave folders, when you have a, say, fold CV amount, all that's doing is varying level into a wave shaping circuit. So by exposing the VCA that does the level control, we have clean VCA outs and shape outputs. And then we have clipping, inversion, or folding on both channels. So when they're inverted, you get different clean inversions or not. You have a soft style clipper on channel 1 and a surge style folder, and then a hard clipper on channel 2 and a Buchla style folder. But they've really been, John-Mark's engineering on this is fantastic in the gain matching of the surge folder and the Buchla folder, which are quite different. You get a really good but enhanced stereo image, as opposed to having the same process on both sides. So we've really focused on making it have these little normalizations where you can go mono in and then stereo out and the modulation normals, or you could go stereo in with 1 modulator, so an envelope controls everything in stereo, mono to stereo, true stereo, dual mono. And if I just unpatch the pitch, maybe just have a little bit of fun with a pair of sine waves. Start to add folding. So that's now a stereo ring modulation into a stereo wavefold, keeping things really musical. And pitch sequence back in. If I drop the tuning of one of the oscillators, there's just all these really musical sounds to be found.
Wow, yeah, the movement is really nice there.
Yeah, so the modulation inverts, so that's no modulation, and again just 2 sine waves, manual level on the slider. But then if we modulate with the other sine wave oscillator positively on one, but negatively on the other, this kind of stereo folded image starts to emerge. And as I say, they could be clippers instead.
So that's just 1 sine wave.
1 sine wave input from 1 oscillator,
yeah, and
another sine wave modulator. They're normaling down, so
yeah,
we're treating this as stereo.
Yeah.
Different fold flavors on the sides. Same ring modulated but inverted.
Great.
And then those shapers, if we move across to the other system, grab those. So in a different kind of patch here, in that they're using this as a dual channel thing. We have drums, quite a noisy 606 drum module, but that's fine for now. And one nice VCA trick that I like to do is make an accent pattern to open the VCA, and then just add a little bit of normal level so you get some dynamics in there. And we're doing that into this soft clipping, so much classier, I guess you'd say, than maybe hard clipping is. A kind of nice drum bus compression style. And as I say, quite a bit of noise off that drum module, but So we have drums on that channel, and then we have a bass line on channel 2. Just a really simple saw wave into a filter, currently clean. If we card clip it, really nice distortion.
Sounds massive.
Maybe add a bit of LFO modulation. And again, because we've got the VCAs up front, you're making the level wobble before it hits the folding, so you're getting this kind of wobble of folder mount or clipping. We could fold it instead, might be a bit extreme. Bring the drums back in, a little bit of drum level, accent pattern. And that's also all fully DC coupled. So if you want to ring modulate LFOs, you can make one LFO flip with another signal. Wave folding LFOs is really fun. You can add a clipping stage to an envelope to add a hold stage at its peak. We're really just kind of scratching the surface here. And I mean, we've a list as long as my arm of patch ideas and videos to come.
So is it available now? What's the kind of roadmap for when you're going to get it out?
It's out. So Manic is out now at kind of all good modular stores. Price is £3 in the UK, I believe, whatever that equates to in euros and dollars. And yeah, as I say, really just scratching the surface. We kind of wanted to make the best dual or stereo VCA we could, and then couple in all this stereo wave shaping as well.
Brilliant. Well,
Great.
cheers, Ben.
Thanks for having me. Bye.